Alright folks, we're back in the kitchen and we're doing a kitchen makeover. We're going to include you and we're going to show you what's going on right here on my take on Home and Garden. Now I know a few of you said, don't touch those cupboards, you keep your dark cupboards. I just want to tell you, we've had them like this since we bought the house. So 12 going on 13 years. And then I redid them. You know, they were the oak and I redid them even darker. Now we're just done with dark. And after doing the fireplace, I realized how bright and big, you know, that everything can look. We are still very Italian Renaissance revival, and the big influence, like in the kitchen, is English manor house style. That's what we're doing our kitchen in, and it's in a creamy yellow, and I think you'll agree it's absolutely going to be beautiful. Now I'm going to address the countertops, the backsplash, and everything. So we're going to have 3 or 4 videos on this because you know it's not going to get done overnight. So we're going to have quite a bit in the first one to show you. Now you see what we had. I got to take all the hardware off, and I will sand this lightly all over to get a good adhesion. So you know it'll be tedious and take a while, but I'll do clips and steps and jump ahead. Now I'm going to start with the coffee bar and cabinets and so forth, and we'll keep you up to date. Plus, you know, I work too outside of the house, away from the house, so it's not going to be all done overnight in a blink, but we'll keep you up on how it's going. Thanks for coming by, guys. Now I'm taking everything down, it's covered up, and once I get going, it goes pretty good. And I'm going to take the hardware off and put it in a little cardboard tray. Okay folks, so I love this little short vinyl handled brush to get in tight. You can get in and move without a handle in the way. Now I'm going to use a brush, but for surfaces, I got this little setup with the cabinet and furniture roller. It's a fine, some of them are foam, and some are just a tight, really tight. Look at this. Now this is gonna be scary to some because the first coat looks like heck. There's no doubt about it. I don't care who you are. You're not gonna get it with one coat, and there's no such a product that'll give you one coat and make you happy. Unless you want that shabby look. That's not what we're going for. So we picked this wonderful antique cream with a touch of yellow, and we're going for an English manor house kitchen. That's the style, that's the look we want. Down the road, I am going to redo the counters. I haven't decided if I want to do marble myself because I can cut it, or Formica and, you know, tear all the tops off. It just drives me nuts because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just getting that look, you know. This is coming into a second coat here, so hopefully you can get a better look. And just to recap, This is from Lowe's. It's their cabinet paint. It's about 53 something a gallon. Okay, but it does stretch. But you need 2 coats. There's no way around it. And it's gonna grab pretty good. So we sanded our surface, we put 1 coat, and now we're doing a second. And I'm really getting happy with the way it looks and the color, and not seeing anything through the second coat. They had 2 sheens in this. They had satin, which I like to use on the walls and on anything, almost anything. And they had semi-gloss and a base white. So they can mix their entire kaleidoscope into these cabinet paints. So you got quite a choice, for example, from them. And sometimes I'll even do a third. And you want what's in your face every day, right up close. You want it extra nice. It doesn't take that much more effort or pain. Now look how we're coming out. Also, my thought to you is do the brush work at a different time. Let some of that dry first, because you're just fighting it. You're going to interrupt your roller face work, and sometimes that's the best. Back to Akina millwork. And you know, at first you can spray these black, flat black, doesn't matter, gloss black. I like this one color called dark walnut. Okay, so these are dark walnut. And then, if you've been with us, you've seen it before, finish acrylic paint by Folk Art. And this is available on Amazon too. We'll link this in the description box below. If you haven't seen us do it before. I'm going to get my little tray. I save all these little coffee lids because they're just little art trays eventually. I'm sure a lot of you are thrifty and use all kinds of things like that. You know, we got to pay for supplies, so why pay for, you know, things we throw away? I clean brushes and just try to be thrifty with as much as I can. Alright, so I've put 2 golds, pure gold, and Aztec gold, Inca gold. Okay, like I say, they make several. So I'll buy a big sponge and I'll cut it up so I get lots and lots of applications here out of this. So we're going to go from this step, which the millwork came white primered, if you remember, and we're going to go to, this is my finished look, and then we're going to hang one. So just let me show you that again. I'm using a sponge and I'm dabbing over the top because I don't want it down in the grooves. That's what makes it antique looking, right? Okay, so you can crack up now and see that I do have something done. This section just about complete, and I want to show you what putting this millwork on does. Now again, I want to drill a super tiny hole in the millwork. This is like a 16th bit. Okay. And these are even colored, brass colored nails. Okay, again, why are we pilot holing? So we don't split our millwork. I've already pre-measured. I want these pretty much centered. And here's some more angles of the coffee bar, all done. Now this does share a resemblance with a French Rococo look, but that's not our target. We just want some of this millwork on the cupboard doors to make it special. So here's that second one, folks. I'm going to be putting that up soon. Look at the look with the pair. Woo! Woo! So guys, might seem like a teaser, but we're going to have a lot more done in the next video. Hopefully you liked our makeover today. We're into it about by maybe, a third. And don't forget that IKEA millwork. It's in our description box with a link. And it does help us, yes. But it costs you, the buyer, nothing extra at all. So take care, folks. You can follow us on Instagram. Give us a like, a share, a comment. We already get all your love, so we love you back. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for coming by. And we'll see you in the next Over the Top. We have a collection coming. We're still building on our drawing. And so far we have about 18 people with the right answer. So that's exciting. We projected it out. I wanted as many to play that wanted to play and give them plenty of time to play. But when we hit that 8,000, that's the drawing. We'll film it and we'll show you and we'll announce the winner. Take care, guys. And we'll see you in the next Over the Top makeover video.